Welcome to the Broski Diddles podcast, the best podcast in all of the land. Is your boy Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the guy with the accent. And the other guy with the accent as well is Chef Maurice, directly from Miami, Hialeah, the heart of the Cuban diaspora. How you doing, my boy? You looking fresh? Did you just get a new haircut?
Looking fresh for you, dog.
Damn, that's what's up.
I got a cut on your birthday.
Oh, word.
So it was for you.
It wasn't
As
my
I was
honor.
cutting my hair, I'm like, yeah. It was.
That's
I
crazy.
never sent you a picture or anything.
I also
but
cut it in my birthday because I kind of have like a thing. Like if you get your hair cut in your birthday, that means you're gonna be looking fresh to accept the new year that you're about to experience.
You know what? I wasn't expecting to start today's theme so early, but what you said is super fucking gay.
Right. And it is a great transition into the topics of the day. People are like, oh, but normally there's like ads and things. No, we go right straight to the point. And the topic of the day is we're gonna name a bunch of things, right? Top 40, but maybe it's more. Top 40 gayest things a man can do, right? And obviously, this has nothing to
Number
do
one,
with
cutting your hair on your birthday because you feel it's gonna bring you luck.
True. Okay, we can discuss that one. Obviously, just for people to know, this has nothing to do with your sexual preferences. It's more of if it's a gay thing to do. That's it.
It's just so you can go to your boy and be like, "Damn dog, you gay."
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like, hey, you 40-year-old virgin movie, classic scene with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen. Hey, you know how I know you're gay? Because you listen to Coldplay. Okay? So you're saying if I get a haircut on my birthday, that's gay?
Well, for one, you're already wasting part of your day getting a cut. So you're on your day, you're wasting, let's say, an hour, 30 minutes to an hour for a cut, where you could be spending it with, I don't know, your boys, your girl.
But I don't have
you could
boys.
be doing something
and
for
then
yourself.
Everyone else is like my girl and my family, they're working. So in the morning, I went and got a cut. And it was kind of like going to the spa for me. I speak to my barber. We talk politics. He's a little more on the left. I'm a little more on the right.
Okay, so...
But we compromise.
Well, if you look at it that way, that's the other side, right? Where you can go like, all right, it was a day for me. I did something I wanted to do.
Exactly. I did my nails.
Gay. But they say that actually I forgot what they said.
Well,
but
and also another thing that I notice is that like when I go get my haircut, right? I don't do it now because I'm trying to lose weight and I'm trying to eat healthy because I might have a hole in my stomach and I'm trying to, close that hole. It's kind of like the interstellar theme type shit. Anyways. So, but normally what I would do when I go to my barber, because my barber lives far away. He lives where I used to live in the past. But I just go back there.
A good 45-minute train ride?
Like a good, total travel time, an hour.
Shit. Okay,
and
so you go far for this dude.
Yeah, and I do a couple things. I go there to get my haircut. I also see how the hood is.
Right, you gotta go back to
and I
get a
feeling of how the hood is doing. Another thing that I do is I go to a little cafeteria, and because this place is a little more, hoodie, I get the Latina bakery where she's like, hey, mi amor, what do you want? And I tell her, let me get the little coffee with the little croissant with the cheese. Can you heat it up? And can I also get the other sandwich that's more on the Spanish side with the little serrano ham? And she know, but I like it really hot. She's like, I know how you like it, Bobby.
So you go there for 2 sandwiches and a coffee, I'm guessing.
A sandwich and a croissant. I wouldn't call a croissant a sandwich. That's more like a half sandwich.
Damn. Okay. You see, that's gay.
That's gay?
Croissant is a croissant.
You love croissants, you fucking flaming homosexual.
Right. So that makes me gay, I guess.
Okay. But anyways, so that was one of the reasons I would go to. And then when I left, which I did it this time, I passed by a tobacco store that sells special wraps, right, for the lettuce that we like to eat. And I also got a couple things for my clipper lighter, for my Zippo lighter, like little things, the rocks that you use. So I get all that in a place that's really cheap, right? Tobacco in the hood. And then I go to the Chinese food little kiosk, right? Normally, there's Pakistanis in different countries, but here is Chinese. and I get the Latino cheese, the white cheese that we used to get in Venezuela. You don't get that where I live now.
Okay, so you travel through the train with a bag of cheese
Yeah,
that's sweating in the fucking heat.
no, but check me out. It's really hot here. I didn't want this cheese to go bad. So what did I do? I bought a bag of ice, and I put the cheeses inside that bag against the wall of the bag so that it's touching the ice. It got home perfectly fine. I used that ice because I needed it too because it's the summer. So I pretty much I killed like 6 birds with 1 stone.
So you were that guy in the train
Call
with
me
a bag
Blackstone.
with a bag of ice that's just melting in the fucking train.
A
Plus
bag of-
cheese.
I would say I was a guy with a bag of goodies. If you want to
Okay,
look at it a
okay.
different way, I did get a second bag from the Chinese boy. So that double bag, I'm already thinking, what if it starts dripping? Don't worry, I got a double bag.
Okay.
This also applies,
Okay.
let's say, you're going to start having sex or rooney with your girlfriend, but you don't want to get her pregnant or whatever. Some just, some hoe that you just met at
Double
the club.
wrap it with a bag?
Yeah, you can double wrap it so that it doesn't leak.
Right.
Nevertheless,
Damn.
that doesn't always work. I think the friction can make it so that both of them break. But anyways,
The hood is teaching us a lot.
yeah. So
from being gay to
I go and I get my haircut, and it's like a whole therapy session. Before the haircut, I go to the little lady at the bakery that makes my croissant and my Spanish sandwich with the coffee, and she knows I like it. I like it tall. In Spain, if you like it, if you get it tall, that means I like a little more coffee than normal.
Okay. They drink a lot of café con leche with more milk than coffee.
Yeah, that is true. Weak coffee. Okay.
Now, do you think it's gay
Mm-hmm.
to sip out of a straw?
Oof.
Once you're in the bakery, you wanted to get some Malta instead of the coffee.
Right.
You're going to sip from that straw and then look me in the eyes and say, Papi.
I'll be honest with you, super gay. I have done it, and I think I do it at times.
What about eating something like a banana?
A banana, yeah. I mean, this is the thing with the banana. To me, eating a banana has so much nutritional value
That it just takes the gay away?
that even making it a gay thing is gay in itself. So eating a banana, like if it's a panino that you're sucking, I don't think that's gay. Because I think that's just how we survive. Bananas have been a critical part of the evolution of man, and it's what's kept us alive in many parts of the world. Actually, today, bananas are, the greatest source of potassium. Potassium.
You're going all scientist on me.
Yeah,
right
bro.
now.
I'll fucking throw you them science. And this is not even real, but I say it with such conviction that it sounds like it's true.
Like crossing your legs.
Damn.
Crossing your legs. Is that it's like
Look,
gay, bro? You gay?
I don't
bro.
cross my legs because I think as a chubby man, it's just harder for us. Now, there's two types of crossing legs. If you do the one where you put your heel on your other knee,
on your thigh or your knee,
yeah, and you kind of make like a little table, right?
like the number 4.
Yeah, if you do the Fantastic Four on your leg, then that's fine. I don't do it often, but I've done it, and that's fine. Now, if you do a whole leg curl, like a whole leg hugging the other leg, that's gay.
I have to come up clean to you.
You do that.
I do both.
You do
But
both.
I find myself doing the whole leg over leg situation. I find myself doing that more often.
And what do you do with the package? You put that up?
The package is up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to. Otherwise you can leave it there, but it's just going to be tight.
Okay, I feel you.
It's like you're going to feel some leg pressure there.
Some leg pressure. And if you're a little chubbier than usual, then...
And it's not unbearable. It's just like, okay, it's pressuring there. Maybe it feels good.
Okay, so sometimes you do it like that, depending on how you feel.
Right. It's
Hey, like,
depending on...
Like, because sometimes some guys like when they're doing the thing for somebody to like squeeze the ballskis. So, okay, no, that's pretty gay. And just so people understand, just because you do one of these things, I mean, the world's not ending, Like you go to Madrid, there's a whole barrio called Chueca where you can have all your desires met. the fact that me and Chef Maurice do a few of these things doesn't mean the world is ending. Doesn't mean our wives are gonna divorce us. They might look at us funny. It just means what it is, right? Sometimes things are just what it is.
This one, I had to look it up. So just to make everyone clear, we made a little list. You made your list and I did mine, and I kept mine hidden. And then I looked this up because I didn't think this was one of those occasions. So I was reading that friendship between two men, no matter who you are, it's kind of gayish. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but that's cap, right?
they say that 50% of friendships are gay. Like one of them is gay.
Between guys.
Yeah.
That's what the
No,
stats say.
I just came up with that. Like, I wanted to see if you would budge and be like,
I
am I
mean-
the gay one or is he the gay one?
No, because I mean, I didn't find it feasible for those stats to be true. Now, if you would have told me 10% of male friends have confessed to wanting to secretly mate with their mate, I would have
I don't
believed you
know.
because that's like more
I don't
believable.
know.
But anyways, okay, so you're saying having friends is gay?
Having friends. I didn't come up with this one. I read it and I'm like, I have to look it up. And then apparently a lot of gay men are saying that two straight dudes being friends for so long it's kind of gay.
Okay. I mean, I guess it is a little bit, but
So like for
but
the
you kinda
gays,
want that,
maybe
right?
You and I are gay. You and I
Yeah,
are gay.
I mean, we'll have a little percentage, but I think
Yeah.
you want that, right? You want to have, like, if you have friends that you call every once in a while and you text, "Oh, how you doing, man? Everything fine? How did it go with the cardiologist?
Right.
Are you gonna lose your ear?" I mean, that is gay because you're calling another man to find out how his health is. What the, But we do it because we care.
We care, right?
And caring is pretty gay. I mean, in itself,
Caring is
right?
sharing
But it's also gay.
because you're sharing your dick.
You see, that's where you go a little further. That's where I think YouTube is not gonna like it. All right, so what's next? What's another thing?
I wrote down singing.
So what's
I
up,
love
dog?
singing. I love singing.
Okay.
But maybe to the gays, that's gay, you know? Like, straight men don't sing, but if you do sing, it's like, bro.
I'll go as far as saying singing and being like an entertainer is corny. Right? I'm attempting to be a musician, right? I rap,
We're
I sing.
entertaining.
Right, that's true. So, I mean, are we kind of falling into like everything is gay conversation?
Breathing gay.
Gay. If you need air to stay alive, pretty gay.
But also, I thought of this because I always sing in the car. With my wife, without my wife, with my son, without, like, if I'm myself, I'm doing a fucking concert in the car.
It's like the Step Brothers movie scene. You know what I'm talking
I'm
about?
going. I do. I'm going all drums. I'm doing drums or guitar, even though I don't know how to play either or.
Right, but you got
And
the
I'm also
vibras. You got the
singing.
vibras.
Right. When I sing La Camisa Negra, I do it all out.
Okay. And you're saying you enjoy it, but it is gay.
It feels a little like where the gays would be like straight men don't do this.
Right, that's true. That is true. And like if you're singing with like, like girls just wanna have fun. Oh,
I sing all the Backstreet Boys songs.
Right. Going to the sphere with your 40-year-old friends, taking shrooms, getting one of the first seats. Is that gay or gangster?
That's fucking gangster, dog.
That's gangster. That's pretty gangster. Straight up. I ain't even gonna lie. Even if somebody gets blown that night, I think it's pretty gangster.
I think we haven't mentioned the one that brought this topic today. You found a picture of a tweet that said like taking off work for your birthday. It's like one of the 40s 40th gayest thing a man can do.
Right. So yeah, this is the first one that I found, which is taking off work for your birthday. I do this ever since I've worked. I request my birthday off,
So as soon
and
as you start a job, you're like, August, count me out for that day.
yeah, count me out for my day because that day I'm day drinking, and I'm calling my boy John Jairo the Count of the Pecorino Romano in the Miami-Dade area.
No wonder you have so much time that on your birthday you eat Italian food.
Exactly. It's also to sort of it's sort of to give honor to the Roman Empire, which was pretty much the birth of the West. So that's pretty much why I
Correct.
do it. But anyways, yeah, I take it off. Do you believe it's a pretty
It's,
homoerotic thing to do?
it is, but I also do.
You do it too. Okay.
I do it. I mean, not as often as I would like to. I think last year I wasn't working, but the one time that I was working, I'm like, maybe I'll work and I'll spend it with my coworkers. I mean, in a restaurant, it's different than in a I don't know.
Right, because in a restaurant you can actually have some pecorino romano.
Right.
It's available. You can have a few beers. You know, Kitchen Confidential, Anthony Bourdain. If you haven't read it, get on it. The book club is being open.
For my last birthday at a restaurant I worked at the end of the shift, we opened a tequila bottle and did shots, and they also brought cake.
Okay.
So cake and tequila shots. I was down for that.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Birthdays in certain professions
Settings, yeah.
might be a little bit more appealing. In general,
Right.
if you work for like an office, you want to get the
they're
fuck
not
out of
gonna.
there.
Janine is not gonna take the tequila out for your birthday.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
On
Stephanie
a
from
Tuesday.
HR is actually checking that you don't have any tequila.
And they do that in the scene of The Office when somebody's birthday come out. I forgot who it was, and they did it with like one piece of paper that just said "Happy Birthday."
Right?
That's how they would do it in like the corporate world. Maybe the hats, the little triangular hats, birthday hats, and that's sad. Like that's like a sad birthday situation at a corporate job.
Yeah, it is. That's why I take it off. Adjacent to this birthday stuff, because I think I'm going to find a couple of gay things within this subtopic. You know, people that in their social media, a week before their birthday, they start posting things like, guess whose birthday it is in 7 days? That
It's
person
coming
needs to
out.
be lobotomized.
Ooh, okay, straight up.
Straight up. Back to the 30s. Pa-pa!
Do you have anything from your list?
Yeah, I mean, that was one of them, having to do with like little birthday things. You know, the guy that starts saying, oh, you know, in a week is my birthday. And then the one, look at this one. This one is super, super homoerotic. The dude that one of his friends is, you know, birthday is happening, and he posts a story about him and his friend. And he says something like, happy birthday, King. Keep succeeding. Right?
It's like if John Haido put a picture of you up the day of your birthday or before.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna celebrate his birthday.
That's-
young king, short king.
It's a little different. We all took a picture together in the barbecue and we post that picture. With the boys, you know, drinking brewskis and eating pecorino romano. Right? Like, that's fine, right? The cocorino. I get it. But then if it's like, a friend of yours posts a story and tags you, and it's a photo of you 2-3 years ago, and it's something like, man, ever since I met this guy, he's always shown loyalty to me. I love this dude, and I'd rather die, dog. We're family.
If it's me on the phone and I see that story, I'll be like, "This two are fucking."
I mean, and it's like on the top level of gayness. Now, do I see that with women? Yes, it's fine. It's understandable. You get it, right? They don't fully understand how things work. So yeah, they're sending this type of, like girls put like stories with a lot of them next to each other, and it's just other friends' stories, so they can show, look at all the friends that put stories about me in my birthday because I'm special. Right? If you're a guy and you do that, You might want to move to Madrid.
If more girls are tagging you on birthday, I don't know, stories than guy. I mean, if you have a lot of girls just tagging you in those pictures, it's weird.
But why?
If
Why
you have
would that
like
be weird? Could be that you're fucking all of them. I don't get that. I don't get that.
no, my mind goes more like he has too many girlfriends that he's
Oh, I
not
feel you.
probably
Right. I mean, yeah. Like if
having
I
the sex
see
with.
if I see you're the only guy when they went to brunch and had mimosas to talk about dildos
Right,
and shit,
right.
then yeah, of course.
And then I can see you at the other table being like, "Whoa, I tried the other one,
But I
the
mean, now we're
rabbit
getting into
ears."
the field of actual homosexuality, which is fine and legal here in Spain
And legal.
since I believe 1992.
What do you think about dressing well?
Hmm. I think there's a threshold, right? So I now, as I'm a little bit older, I tend to be a little bit more well groomed and dress in a way that is, appeasing. That's tolerable to people. So I believe in that. I shower every day. I do my things. I brush my teeth. I like to be clean. Now, from that to now just being overly the top metrosexual, then we're getting to that to that border, the
Mm.
border of penetration.
I think doing a little. I think doing the routine is a little gayish,
What do you mean routine?
like the cream routine before you go to sleep.
Right.
But it's something I want to start doing, just because of my age and where we at and in
Yeah.
life right now.
No, I mean you
But
you know you have to get an ear operation. You went to the cardiologist. I mean, right now we need to start doing things. And yeah, it's putting cream every night in your face. Gay, it is, but it is one of those things that I just started doing. I need to do it more, but I already got on that boat. I'm already putting
it's
that cream at night.
I think it's one of those that, as a friend, I'll be like, dude, you're a little
Yeah.
you're a little
You know,
that.
like right now it's like been almost 2 months. I'm eating clean, no drinking, nothing. So like people get together with me because I still want to do social things, and I order chamomile tea, and I
Mm.
feel super super versatile and
If you go to
San
a coffee
Franciscan.
shop, if you go to a coffee shop and you don't get coffee and instead you go, oh, I want to have a chamomile tea. I'd be like, dude,
The other day, I went to work out with a friend, and the gym was really close to the Santiago Bernabeu, the stadium with Real Madrid plays. So we passed by it, and I was telling him, "Oh, I remember you told me there's a bar here that is literally like a palco. So like the bar is like it has direct, like you see the field, and people actually rent it out to have." So we went in there. We're like, "Oh, let's have a." He's like, "Oh, I'll have a coffee." I'm like, "Oh, I'll have a chamomile tea." And some lady, that worked there passed by, and we're like, "Hey, yeah, we want to get a coffee and a tea." And she's like, "Yeah, we only sell beer here." And the way she said it, it was almost like she wanted to add,
Ooh,
"This is a
ye-
bar for men that like football and women." Okay, it's Sydney Tweeney, motherfucker. Get with it, Sydney Sweeney. I know it's a little joke.
I think she was on the right track.
Yeah, yeah. And I understood it. She laughed, I laughed, and inside I was like, yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here and have tea at home. If you're right now like me, you can't eat, you can't drink, and you're just, living the life of the monk, then have tea at home because it's sad and also pretty gay.
Unless you're in England, and then that's just cultural for you.
Oh, can I have a little tea? And then they put milk on it. What the hell? All right, I wanted to ask you about something else because, you're throwing some dirt on me, and I just wanna return it. I think going to a chiropractor is pretty gay,
Mm,
and you frequent one every week, which is the same man every time. So, am I right in believing this?
I don't think so. No.
No, why not? What do you mean? He's touching you. He's fucking breaking your back
Yesterday,
every week.
yesterday when I went,
You went yesterday.
I
You
went
didn't. You
yesterday.
didn't tell me. Okay.
I went yesterday, and my boy Jan, who's getting very famous here in
What? A lot of people
on the
requesting
podcast,
him. Oh, in the podcast.
and he gets very close to me. He goes like, "Just breathe in, and then breathe out." And then as he's cracking my back,
Damn, love that.
and he's like, "Yeah, you're hard there. Do you feel right? You want
You
me
feel?
to?"
Do you want me to
Like
work it?
yesterday, he worked my glute.
Fire.
So he put like his fist in my buttock,
Okay,
in
I
my
like
ass
that.
cheek, and it felt very good.
Fuck.
I've said it before. If as long as he manhandles me the way that he does,
Right.
and I feel good afterwards, we good.
Okay, this is an amazing experience and it seems to do so much good for you. Now, my question is, Chef Maurice, as much as you like it, as much as totally legal in Spain, do you find this to be at least a little bit gay?
I don't think so. No.
No.
No, we
Okay.
good. Jen and I are good.
All right. Tell me another
He
one from
whispers
your
in my
list.
ear, and
And it's a professional man-to-man experience.
right,
Right.
it's a doctor patient relationship.
It's like going
'Cause
to
he
the
calls
army.
right, he calls himself Doctor Jan.
Oh,
And I
okay.
don't think chiropractors are doctors.
No.
So it's funny to me that he calls himself Dr. Jan. But see, he's a big, burly. Not girly, he's burly. He's a burly man with like chest hair and fuck.
Kind of
My
like,
kind of guy.
yeah, it's like Hugh Jackman, Wolverine type shit. I'll tell you this. I tell you this. Jan, he says he's a doctor. We all know chiropractors is not a real thing. That's not a doctor. Anyways,
That's not a real thing. You see, what you said, that's gay, dog.
that's gay. No,
That's
I'm
gay,
saying the
huh?
truth, bro. Be careful. Don't let them touch your neck.
You know what's one of the things that I miss the most about living in San Francisco?
Gay. What? Missing where you used to live? That's fucking gay. Sorry, go on.
The sunset. Going out and watching the sunset, that's the best fucking thing.
Jesus Christ, bro. That's like the top of the top of the gay.
Long walks on the beach and seeing the sunset, that's my kind of thing right there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You should definitely go back to San Francisco.
Are you jealous right now, dog?
No, no. Can you give me another one from your list?
I just gave you one from my list. Seeing the sunset.
No, no, but that's
It's not-
something you just made up. I want from the list.
Damn. What about taking naps?
Now, taking naps is super gay. You sleep at night. You only sleep once a day. That's it. If you need a little nappy time, you gotta start working with the pecorino romano, the cocorino romano, whichever one works for you. But you need to go down that route. Coffee.
Do you still? I know you're living a clean life now, but do you still frequent the bars?
No, why would I?
I mean, you don't go out with your fucking girl or your friends?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know why I answer that when actually I have been going to a bar near my house, which
you can
which
get
I wanna.
a fucking tea at the bar while
Yeah, yeah.
everybody else drinks
Actually,
like a man.
this bar that I'm going is like a vegan,
Oh,
blue hair,
you see,
liberal bar
you-
because they don't see it weird that I order a tea. And they also have these fruit waters that you can refill, and they're like sugar free and vegan. And the reason why I go there is because I can get that, and then I can get my girl a beer like a man,
like the man that she is.
like the man that she is, and then we can have a little fun time. And in my mind, I say, oh, I'm having fun because you're still drinking, but I'm not. But I'm still having fun. But at the end, I do have fun, and then I get home, and then I say, oh yeah, I don't really have fun at all.
Well, the comment about the bar is that, the other day I went to one and there was a group of like three guys It seemed like they were waiting for someone else, but three guys order drinks at the bar, and they were all like fruity drinks.
Okay.
And I thought that was
Hmm.
three guys, fruity drinks.
Yeah, like if you're ordering daiquiris and like sweet shit, that's pretty gay to me.
Okay,
You
but
gotta. Mhm.
now hear me out, because when I went to the beach about a month ago, I had like pina colada at the beach.
Yeah, but I mean, we all know that's super gay. Don't
You
get
would
me
say
wrong.
like
Don't get me wrong.
it's
I might be caught if I'm in in a foreign country and I'm in the beach. I might want to start the day with one or two pina coladas just so that I can feel the Caribbean inside me. So I get
mm,
you. And for those minutes that I'm drinking those two pina coladas that my boy Julio brought me, I'm gonna be feeling a little bit on the vulnerable side, on the versatile side. Yes, but then I'm probably gonna switch to straight whiskey on the rocks after that because I'm a man. All right, you gonna continue drinking daiquiris the whole fucking afternoon?
I maybe. I mean, if
Okay,
it's 100 degrees like it is outside right
all
now,
right.
maybe I'll grab a couple of frozen margaritas.
I mean, the most I'll do is I'll get whiskey, ice, and I put coconut water.
But that's a good one though.
Okay, that's tropical. It's refreshing, and I still keep it a man.
It's tropical and it's manly.
Yeah, not
I
an
ha-
easy mix to get, but you can get it like that. Straight whiskey, 18 years, Scotch, a lot of ice, coconut water.
Hack.
Life hack.
You know, the other day I went to Sedanos and I saw a dude.
Can you articulate? There's people that listen to us in Ohio, and they don't know what fucking Sedanos is. Sedanos is a supermarket that is very Latin, very Latino. It's like the Walmart of the, Puerto
Latin
Ricans.
community.
Yeah.
And I went and I saw this dude with like a dog, maybe this size,
Like a Chihuahua.
like a Chihuahua situation. And I've seen, now that I think about it, I've seen other men like with a small, like hairy, long hair dog, but it's very small.
And they're carrying it.
Probably carrying it like this too.
Yeah. Like with a little
like
swing.
Football. Yeah. They have a little tumbao.
Yeah, a little twang.
And they're talking to their girl on their phone. So
Right. And when you say girl, this is the other dude that he fucks.
But as a friend, you'd be like, dude.
No. A dog that you carry, unless you're Paris Hilton, that's super gay. There's another version of that. I have a friend that I won't mention, and he doesn't listen to this podcast. He has these dogs, the ones that we hate that have the nose punched in, that are born with an issue to breathe their whole life. They shouldn't even be bred. Anyways, he has two of them, and they travel, and he takes like what is it called? The little car for your baby.
The car seat.
No, the one. Fuck. Why am I fucking blanking on this?
The stroller.
The stroller. He takes a stroller that has two compartments, but it's not for two babies. It's for the two dogs.
For two dogs. Ooh.
Because the dogs, it's uncomfortable for them to walk so much because they were born
right. Okay.
fucked up from from the beginning. So he takes them around in a stroller.
It's like, come on.
I heard in Switzerland, I think, or Denmark, they're asking for people to donate the unwanted pets to the zoo. So maybe, my friend can look into that. Anyways. So yeah, taking your dog. Yep.
I wanted to share this picture with you and ask what you thought about it.
Okay.
Let's see if I can share. Okay.
No airbags, we die like real men. Yep. No seatbelts. I mean, you want to just, have that glass just destroy your frontal lobe and, leave it there like a man.
Like a man.
Who wants to fucking survive that and then have to, go have a little mechanic cart take you everywhere you go.
We're definitely not making the list this week on YouTube.
No, yeah, this is definitely being watched by zero people.
Maybe
Can you?
this is the one that we put on Patreon.
Yeah, this is the one that goes on page. Do you have any more on the list? I don't even know what the title's gonna be.
Uh,
There's no way to put the title without it like just getting banned.
no, you have to put the today's theme and like exactly how
All
it's
right,
in.
let's test it out. Let's see what happens.
Now putting sunscreen on your wife, that's kind of sexy.
That's
Now
sexy.
now putting sunscreen on yourself.
Mm, I'd say it's neutral.
Mm, when you go like with the finger up,
Yeah.
around the eyes,
I think
because you
as you reach
gotta.
40, it's understandable. Although there's a whole controversy now about if, sunscreen is good or if it's damaging to you. You would say that it helps you, right?
Sure, but
Now
still
putting
though,
putting sunscreen on your boy, on your homeboy. Bro,
that's
I can't reach in the bag, dog.
that's being a brother there. That's being a friend.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you approve
That's
that.
being your homie's homie.
Right. I mean, bros before hoes, right?
Right, right. Your girl asks you, you say no, but your boy asks, you have to say yes.
Okay.
If my girl asks me to put sunscreen and you and I are together and you ask me the same thing, I'm gonna go to you first just because I known you longer.
Okay.
We've
Uh,
been we've been partners in crime.
Exactly. I mean, I mean more to you than your wife, obviously, by that rule. All right. So look, if we look back, right? Let's say back in the day, we used to go out, drink, do our thing, and then I would drop you off at home, right? Because sometimes I'll be driving, and I'm gonna drop you off at home, and when I drop you off at home, you have to do a little walk to get to your door, right? If I wait for you to get in your house and lock your door, is that gay?
I do that shit. That's because my homie.
Okay, as
I
homies.
got I gotta wait until Kiko gets in,
Okay, so
just so I know he's safe.
there is an amount of homie love that is allowed before it becomes
Right,
gay.
right, right,
Okay,
right.
so that one you approve of.
Would you wait for me
I
until I
mean,
get in?
I would wait for you, and I have waited, but I've always believed that that was pretty gay.
What if one day I just turn around and winked at you and be like, everything's good.
Then
Wink.
I'm like, fuck, finally, and I park the car and go inside, and then
Ah,
my kink becomes a reality.
mm,
All right, do you have
mm.
anything else on the list?
I have a bunch.
All right, but please fire them away.
Two guys sitting next to each other at the movie theaters.
Okay.
You and I go to the movies and we go
Uh-huh.
watch not Spider-Man because that one's gonna be pretty packed and you're gonna have to sit next to each other. But
All right.
something not as packed the first weekend where you and your boy have to don't have to sit next to each other, but do. You guys
Right.
decide to sit next to each other, even though you
Right.
guys can leave a chair in between.
Right. Okay. I mean, I think I would still seat next to my boy just so that we can laugh about the movie together. But that sounds pretty gay too.
Maybe we're watching Paranormal Activity and you need a
Oh,
hand to
right.
hold it.
Oh,
Like, boy,
definitely.
I got you, bro.
If we're watching The Conjuring, I'm right next to you, and we're bringing a blanket.
What about in a restaurant?
Okay.
It's you, me, and Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are gonna sit next to each other, right?
But you mean in a restaurant?
We could sit in front of each other in a restaurant,
Okay.
but you and I decide to, just like in this podcast, be next to each other.
Right. So it's a place that has two seats on one side of the table, two seats on the other.
You sit in a table of four, so it's
Mhm.
you, me, and a girl. You and I are gonna sit next to each other, and the girl is gonna sit in front of us.
Okay. Who is this girl though?
Doesn't fucking matter.
did like did for some reason my future wife, I don't know, pass away, and now Sophia is a hot girl.
Or Sophia could be your fucking cousin.
Damn, chills.
It doesn't.
No,
It doesn't.
no,
Like if it was your cousin, would I sit next to your cousin, and you sit on the other side?
right. I mean, I think it's a
But
bad example.
but being
Because you
being
have
the
to tell
homies
me
that we are,
Okay, so what
we're
you're
gonna
asking
sit
me
next
is
to each other,
right? If we sit next to each other, and the question is that gay?
right? Because if it was in a table of two, you're for sure gonna sit in one in front of the other. But if it's
Yeah.
in a table of four and there's three
The
of
thing is,
us,
I'm imagining a table of four where no one sits next to no one because each gets like a side. You feel me? Like imagine like a square table.
okay,
A square table, like a pool table. Not like to play pool. Like a table you find at a pool
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
where you
The
play
four,
dominoes. Right.
right, right.
Nobody's sitting next to each other. But is that what you mean?
Well, a lot of restaurants have the rectangle table
Right. The
where
booth.
there's two chairs, right, or the booth that there's two chairs,
Okay.
and then next to each other.
I mean, realistically speaking, I would want to sit next to Sophia just because I don't know who she is and it makes me a little mysterious.
she's your
and
cousin,
also,
Doug.
oh damn! And then you and me are quite big, so we might be a little bit tight. Otherwise, I would sit next to you so that I can feel your warmth, and I don't think that's gay.
For example, the day that we went to eat at the Indian restaurant,
Right.
you and I could have sat next to each other,
But
and
we
the
didn't.
girls could have, but we didn't. And the girls could have sat next to each other.
Yeah, but you
Just
know what?
because-
I think we might have been in front of each other, which I tend to like more for interacting.
Right, because I can see your face.
Yeah. And then next to me is the people that are like, okay, talk to somebody else.
What would have happened if just organically, without us speaking, we would have sat at that restaurant, you and I next to each other, and then the girls would have been like, these two guys are
Right.
either incredibly close, or they're both of them
Yeah, or we need to find other suitors to have children with. And that's fair.
right,
And that's
right.
fair. No, I think sitting next to each other, I mean, that could be a sign. It's just to me, just for comfort, I wouldn't even do it, even if I was part of the community. So that's what I was trying to say. All right, go to the next one.
Mm. Oh, what about eating something like sushi in a restaurant with your boy?
Like eating something that's a little bit more on the delicate side. Like a Michelin restaurant with your boy. Yeah, I do think that's a little gay. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it ever. You
Right.
could have like once a year, you do one of those.
Maybe whenever I go live in Spain, I'll be like, "Hey Kiko, I'm gonna take you to come have dinner with me at a Michelin star restaurant. I'm gonna leave the wife and your wife at home.
Right.
I want to invite you first, and then depending on your answer, I'll ask my wife.
Right.
Maybe you're busy that day, and then she'll be my
Right,
second
right,
choice.
right. No, and I would love to do that with you and only you, no one else. But I will be self-conscious in my head, thinking, okay, today I'm gonna be doing a gay act that I will enjoy.
The servers are gonna be like, "These two are a couple."
Right, and
Who the
because
fuck
they're
brings their boy?
and we're a little scruffy, a little chubby, so they're definitely bears. That's what they call them in the community. People that look like us and still do the cornhole thing.
The cornhole thing.
Yeah, what's the next one?
I'm starting to run out, but
What's the next one?
what about you buy the nice soap, like the shower soap, like the nice one, the $12 one.
Nah, that's super gay. Like, I stopped getting the cheapest of the cheapest, right? Like the $1 soap and the $1 shampoo. I don't get those anymore. But I'm getting like the $3, $4 shampoo, right? But if you're getting the
You're
$20,
moving up. You're getting there.
Yeah, but not like that. Just so that I don't have the super chemical filled one. I have a little bit more, more branding. But then if you spend $12, $15 on your shampoo and you need a soap that costs $7, then you are close to moving to San Francisco for you know.
Well, now falling into that category, I ask you, what if I would have spent the $50 that Sydney Sweeney soap was selling for?
That's a that one that obviously is an exception.
Okay, that's a special occasion
Yeah, that's
situation.
a special. Okay, you would be a little bit retarded because spending that money for that, but at least it wouldn't be considered gay. It would just be considered stupid.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
that's pretty much how it works on that one.
What if you get injured,
Hmm.
right? But you're a man. You don't take any of the pills that make you
Right.
feel
If you
better.
get injured and you go to the hospital, extremely gay.
If you ask me to go to the hospital, I'll be like, fuck no.
No, you
Oh, I
take
broke
it.
my leg.
Yeah. Hey, why is my elbow not clicking anymore? Well, bro, be a man. You know what I mean?
Maybe grandparents back in the day would have been like, "Oh, you want to go to the hospital? You get whipped."
They were whipped. My boy the other day called me. Hey, Kiko, my blood pressure is really high. Can you come pick me up and take me to the hospital? I was like, bro, you're turning into one of them. He was super pissed. He's like, bro, I think I might have a cardiac arrest. I'm like, cardiac arrest? You're going to get arrested for being a bitch.
I've been thinking about it because I've been hanging out with some family members
That are gay.
over the over the past couple of weeks, and I can't. I'm trying to remember what it was, but something was happening, and straight up Uncle Martinez, he'll be like, "Oh, that's pretty gay," like trying to make a joke out of like it didn't make sense to me.
Bro, but somebody was trying to make a joke out of something.
In our families, in the
Mhm.
Latino families, they go, there's very
Machismo,
homophobic machismo.
homophobia.
And, maybe I was wearing my swimsuits with flowers and I'd be like, oh, you're,
Right,
you like it up the butt kind of
right.
situation.
But why you had somebody say that?
I had somebody, not to me, but in the group that we were in, and people were like, ha 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 ha, because it
But
didn't.
but he said it about a kid, for example.
About something that was like pretty neutral,
Okay, okay.
not well,
Okay,
yeah, maybe
and did it
something really specific, but yeah, it was
did,
like,
did it offend you?
no, it didn't offend me.
Okay, because then I would have been like, you gay.
You gay?
Because you can not like it, but if it offends you, that's when you start, getting into the world of the
What
erotics.
about when once a month your girl has this thing
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, oh, I need you to go to the supermarket and get me
Right.
something for there. Is that,
Why would that be gay?
I'm asking you. I'm also thinking about the culture.
Right. But why would it be gay for me to go and buy tampons for my girl? I recently did that.
Well, because what if you stand there and you're like reading all of them and trying to find a specific one instead of just grabbing the first grab and go situation?
I mean, do you think people are gonna say, "Oh, this guy is so gay that his woman makes him buy the tampons for
What
her?"
about just feminine hygiene things?
Right, but
Oh,
I'm not getting it for me, right? It's not like I have
well, I don't know
diarrhea.
that. If I don't
Right.
know you and we're in the supermarket, I see you with
Yeah. Okay,
Vagisil.
Maurice, I know we're silly, but now you're getting too silly. No, that's totally
Okay,
fine.
I'm trying. I'm trying here, man.
If
Trying.
if you go to a coffee place, right, and you want to, especially in Spain where they don't play that shit, and you're like, look, I just want a coffee, right, like hard coffee and milk, real milk, and you ask the guy, hey, by the way, do you have organic almond milk? And is the coffee beans, are they sulfur free? Is that gay?
Mm.
Is that a
Yeah, you're
yes?
wearing too much. I would be like, almond milk? You?
On this thread, I'm gonna go to something that really, that I really want to ask you about this. People, and I'm sorry, I know this is culinary. Some people might get pissed. People that ask for excessive changes in food items that they order. So, for example, let's say you like a burger and you like everything in it, but you really don't like raw onions, right? Because you're gay. Okay, you can take away the raw onions, right? And I wouldn't look at you in any way. Okay, there's one ingredient that you don't like, that you're intolerant to, you take it out. That's it. Now, if you're the type that's like, look, I want this burger, but I don't want the onions and I want the pickles replaced with this, and can you do that? And then I'm like, that's pretty gay.
You just don't do that. You, if a burger comes well done, you're not sending it back.
What do you mean?
If you send back the burger that's cooked well done, you eat it. If you send it back, you're on the other side.
I don't get you.
Because you're a man, no. It's a joke, bro.
Okay,
you take
sorry.
it.
Meaning if you send back your food, then that's gay. Okay. Exactly.
Sorry.
No, sorry. I don't know if it was me or if it was you.
It was us.
It was us. You know what's another one that I just forgot.
Doing a podcast?
Yeah, doing a podcast like this.
With your boy?
With your boy getting to 40 and using it as a therapy because you don't want to accept that you guys need to go to a shrink or whatever the fuck. That's pretty gay.
Do you think that our high school friends, the few that we still got, they see our clips and stuff, they'd be like, damn, this two
these guys are full on gay. Like, I feel like all the people that sort of see, through their corner of their eye are clips that they knew from high school or from like whatever. They'll be like, not only they're gay, but they'll be saying that we're gay, but they'll also say, bro, these guys are fucking losers. And then they'll continue with their much better life. No, but there was one that I was just thinking about that was super gay, and I wanted to ask you because it happens a lot. We're talking about the coffee, and then what? Yeah, anyways.
What about the rain? Liking the rain? It's like, bro, I like the rain. I don't know.
You like the rain?
I like the rain.
I like the rain when I'm inside and I don't have to go anywhere, and then it's raining outside, and I can feel like a little cat with a lo-fi, video in YouTube. Now, if I go out, now this one has a weird sort of deepness to it, because if you're outside in the streets and it starts raining and you have an umbrella ready to protect you from the water, that's gay. But if you don't have an umbrella,
if you're a prepared person,
right? If you don't have an umbrella and you just take the rain and you don't care and you're just walking, that's perfect. Now, if you don't have an umbrella, but instead of just walking and taking the rain, you're actually dancing and singing, raindrops are falling on my head, then it becomes gay again. So it's kind of like, it isolates depending on how deep you take it. So it's complex. People think it's a simple formula, but it isn't. It takes a lot of, Ricky Racky.
Anything, yeah. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Maybe when you stand up and leave, you fucking gay. I don't think this is. I hope that nobody in San Francisco sees this episode because it's gonna hurt some butts.
Oh, word? Why? What about what you said?
No, nothing I've said. I'm just saying. Because
San Francisco. Okay, yeah, two straight white men. I mean, we're definitely not straight white men. We have thicker accents than fucking J-Lo's butt. I mean, let's be real. Let's be fucking real here.
By the way, have you seen the videos of J-Lo? God damn.
No, which one? Like corn videos?
No, like no, just her and her concerts and dancing.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't. But I'm right now a little bit tied to Sydney Sweeney. Although Sydney Sweeney's bum, it's not that amazing. But, it's just the whole package is nice. Am I talking shit about Sydney Sweeney?
Men talking about packages? What?
Yeah. What? Fucking disgusting. Look at them. They're fat. They're ugly. Poor.
For a second, I thought you said something else. You just said fat, like
Oh,
big.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was something else. Sorry.
Anything else that you've considered recently to be gay?
Is cooking still CMS?
Nah.
I think cooking at home is different than cooking in a restaurant. Cooking in a restaurant makes you seem tough, I guess.
Yeah.
But if you cook at home,
No, this whole thing about cooking being gay, no. Cooking is gangster. And
it's I thought you were going to say gay.
for the young kids out there, learn how to cook simple dishes. If you have a little repertoire of like 5 dishes, a nice pasta, a nice seafood thing, and you start meeting girls and you get to that third day where you're like, hey, you want to come home? I'll cook you something. And she sees you cook the thing and it's delicious, bro, you're getting blown that night. It's like a formula. That's a mathematic formula right there. So people are like, oh, it's gay, it's gay. No, it ain't gay and it's going to get you laid, I'm telling you.
You know what I was just thinking about? The new soccer games coming out soon. And for the past few seasons, they have had the women's team. So if you and I are gonna like play FIFA or it's not called FIFA anymore, but anyways, if we're gonna play one of these days and I ask you to choose your team and you pick women's USA, I'll be
You might
I'll
be
be like,
gay.
dude, come on.
That's true.
Well, maybe I pick a women's team. Or what about like in I've never played Halo, but maybe if Halo had a female character and you only play as her. Or in Mario Kart, you're always playing as Peach.
Yeah, but
You never play as a princess.
yeah, but I think that's counter. It's like counter culture because you're going with against the grain and you're choosing the queen. You're actually even more gangster. So with gaming, it changes a little bit. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about something else. You go to a hot pot place, right? Like Vietnamese, Indonesian, hot pot. China, very hot, very hot. So you're with your boys, right? A couple of your boys because whatever. One of them is gonna have a kid. He doesn't know it. All right, so check it. We're celebrating. And you need to choose the amount of spiciness that's gonna be in the broth. And you tell your homegirl, Chinese girl that's attending you, hey, sweetie, can we get the medium hot? I want the medium spicy, which I know is strong, but it's for men. And then you got one of your boys say, oh no, bro, can we get it with no spicy? I don't like spicy. That's what I need to ask the Chinese lady. Very nice. She was very nice. Hey, do you have a section here for the gays where they serve? You know what the lady told me? She's like, I mean, we have the low spicy, but nothing that we serve here has no spicy.
No spice. Right.
Because this place was made by Vietnamese people who aren't gay. She said that. I was a little bit impressed. I was like, hey, I don't know if you can say that, but I respect it.
If you're my boy, well, you are my boy, but if my boy doesn't like spicy food and he's very adamant about it, I'm already doubting you.
Yeah.
If you can't tolerate some sort of spice,
then we're having an issue. If you tell me, hey, this carbonara has too much pepper.
If pepper is too spicy for you,
Yeah, we might have to send you to the Pride Parade.
What do you think of? I don't know. I don't want to touch. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk about it.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't wanna miss a thing, and even when I dream. Hey guys, I wanna get some pizza. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I'm gonna get one with like all the works. The one that has the meats, the sausage, the pepperoni, but it also has the onions, the peppers, the mushroom. And then somebody says, "Oh, I just don't like vegetable on my pizza."
Or what if they only want plain pizza?
Gay. But what about my question? I ask you first. My question. The works. You get vegetable and meats. You don't want to answer because there's one thing there that you don't like.
What?
Well, out of peppers, onions, mushroom.
No, I'm down for everything.
Okay. All right. So why don't you answer and be a man about it?
More veggies.
I mean,
More-
don't get me wrong. If you want an all veggie pizza, then get the fuck out of my house, bro. Okay?
Oh, I thought you were gonna be downstairs for that.
No, gay.
Ooh, okay.
Especially if it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it with the artichoke and the eggplant and what, then get the fuck out of
If
here.
you have artichoke on your pizza,
When I say
you're already-
vegetables, the allowed vegetables in a pizza are tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, jalapenos, and olives. Those are the allowed.
no pepper, huh?
Oh no, I said peppers. Yeah,
Oh, you said pepper. Sorry.
peppers. And then I don't know if it's it's a fruit, but I do pineapple, not on this pizza, but I do support Hawaiian pizza. And I don't know if you remember, we used to work at a pizzeria, and they had a Hawaiian pizza, and they had a Hawaiian pizza with an extra touch to it, which was not only did it have the pineapple and the ham, it also had pepperoni. And that Hawaiian pizza was on another effing level. So I recommend to all the pizzerias out there and the pizza connoisseurs, order a pizza next time with ham, pineapple, and pepperoni, and your mind will be blown. Sorry.
Or maybe your friend can blow your mind.
No, that will happen after they taste that pizza, then they're gonna blow you.
If there's only one slice of pizza left and you and your homie are going for it and you guys touch hands,
Mm-hmm.
you guys are homies for life.
I would say a little more than that. You guys gonna have to start deciding who's gonna be top and bottom. And I'm not talking about the bunk beds.
Ooh. Bunk beds. They're
Gay? No.
wearing purple shirts.
Is that gay?
What about wearing pink? I love wearing pink.
I mean, I don't know if I would call it pink. It's more like salmon.
Salmon.
But that's what a gay man would say. But I do have a couple shirts that are salmon color, like pinkish, and I like it, and I don't feel any gayness. I do walk with a little twang, but I don't feel like any different. So
Are we just talking about ourselves now? Because now I've been buying shorts.
we've always been talking about ourselves.
I bought shorts that are short. Like they're, I don't know, 3 or 4 fingers up my knee.
Okay,
So I'm showing more of the thigh.
more of a thigh.
I'm good, right?
I mean, in Spain, it's very normal for shorts to be shorter than what we're used to. So I'm
Those are
probably
too
already
short.
I'm already on that threshold, and I gotta say I do feel a little gayish sometimes because they are short, and I'm showing a lot of thigh, and I don't usually show my thighs to people unless I'm on the doing the dirty thing.
I bought a swimsuit that is very short, and when I sit down, I'm afraid the Bolinskis are gonna.
Yeah, because they always want to adventure out, see what's out there.
Plus, it feels better.
Yeah, it feels
Not so
better.
tight.
Not so tight, not so hot. You get the freshness.
But yeah, I've been buying like short shorts.
Like, hey, Chef Maurice, real quick, bro. I need you to look at my Bolinskis because I feel that one of them is bigger than the other one, and I'm afraid like it could be something bad. Can you look at them real quick and tell me if you see that they're normal? Is that gay?
Definitely not.
No, it's just a medical check, right?
It's just a medical checkup.
Yeah.
What about whenever I go back to Spain, the first night out, you're gonna be like, "Hey, let's go out, dress in your best, dress your best,"
Yeah.
and then I'm just bringing out my jean shorts
Okay.
that are super short.
What do you mean, like YMCA short?
Right, that's part of my best look that I have for the summer.
Okay. I mean, that's
So
pretty gay.
jean shorts are like 2 fingers away from showing a Belinsky.
No, that's pretty gay.
Now we're good.
No, but
I-
okay. So,
No, I was gonna say you're probably gonna be like, "Oh, I'll join you," and you cut your jeans. Because if you modify your own jeans and your
I thought you were just gonna say that we're gonna dress really nice and go out to eat together in the city, and that alone would have been a little bit gay. But now you just took it to the next level.
in very short jean shorts.
Yeah, short jean shorts. We go to Chueca, bro. Something can happen to us. So,
we down skis for that.
We down skis. Well, Chef Maurice, I think we've given enough examples. If you have any example, sorry, the camera died over there, so I'm looking at you through here. If you have any examples left, or if you didn't like our examples, or if you just want to have a general critique about the program, please do. This is Kiko Flo, Kiko Cervantes, the boy with the accent. Chef Maurice, directly from Miami. We're on every platform that you can think of. Don't make me name them. We're on literally every platform that you can think of. It's free to subscribe and like, and it really helps us. And it really gives us a little hope for this to be something bigger than we have now. And we can continue doing it, because we do need a little bit, more people watching it if we want to do this for the long. I love you. I need you. Stay refreshed. Stay healthy.